Here with head women's basketball coach Cara Consuegra. Cara, it's another exciting time around the program. Signing day is here, adding 4 new faces to the program. Just your overall thoughts on this year's class.
We're thrilled with the 2018 class that we're about to sign. All 4 of these young ladies were top on our depth chart in terms of players and people that we were going after in their positions. So I think to kind of have that clean sweep of bringing in the top players that you want, we're absolutely thrilled about. And I alluded to this, not only are they great players, they're really incredible people with great families. Everything we do when we recruit is not just about how they play, but who they are. And they fit in with our core values. They believe in what we're doing here at Charlotte, and I expect them to come and have an immediate impact to our program.
Each of these 4 players comes from the state of North Carolina. First time that's happened since you've been here. Mm-hmm. How important is that for this program to get 4 players from the in-state coming here?
It's really important. We've been working very hard in this state to recruit very hard in obviously Charlotte and beyond, and to pull in 4 players all from our state, is just a thrill for us. I mean, certainly we want to recruit in this region really hard. And to be able to keep players home and have them value Charlotte like we value Charlotte just says a lot about the work that my staff has done, about the work that my players have done to continue to build this program, and we're very excited.
All right, let's go ahead and get going with them alphabetically. We'll start off with Rena Green here from Charlotte.
Number 1, just incredible to sign a young lady from the city of Charlotte. That is something we haven't done, so just thrilled to bring her a local product in. Rena is a really special kid, a good person, wants to be good, competitor. Those are things that we look at when we recruit players, like how good do they want to be? Will they compete in practice? And she's got all those qualities. I mean, as far as a basketball player, a kid can score the ball. I like her because she can play the 1, she can play the 2, she can play the 3. So you can kind of move her in any position, have a little ball handling, but the kid is a natural scorer. And we have a lot of turnover in terms of scorers on our roster from last year and this year. So it was really important for us to identify a great scorer and bring her into our program.
Next, we'll go to Greensboro, talk about Jazmine Harris.
Jazmine Harris is a more traditional post player, center, back to the basket, and obviously with us graduating Nye Jamison-Myers this year, that was a huge void that we needed to replace, and we saw Jazz very early in the recruiting process and zeroed in on her right away as our number 1 choice as a center. She does a tremendous job getting position on the block. She has incredible hands for a big player. Great feet, good touch, and again, she's a competitor. She will do whatever it takes for her team to win. I mean, as a post player, if she's not getting touches on the block, she'll go after every possible rebound that she can. She also runs very well in transition, which is important for the pace that we play. So we really just felt like Jazz, kind of checked every box of a player that we're looking at in the center position.
Keep moving across the state, go to Raleigh, Jana McMillian.
Jana McMillian is, again, number 1, just a great kid. We fell in love with in the recruiting process, just like all of them. She comes from a championship program at Southeast Raleigh High School, won multiple state championships. We'll be in the running for another one this year. So, number 1, she's a proven winner. She knows what it takes every single day when you're on the court to win a championship. So that separated her very early, but also just how she plays on the basketball court. We felt like we were kind of missing a traditional point guard, somebody that could be the quarterback out on the court for us and be able to control the tempo of the game, create for other people, but yet also score. She has great ball handling ability, a fantastic vision in the full court in our transition game. And I just think like a perfect guard to fit in the system and the way that we play. And we'll still have Laya on the roster. We'll still have Mariah Linney, but you're looking at 3 players who have the ability to bring the ball up for us, which makes us really dangerous in transition.
All right, let's head back towards Greensboro, Kernsville area for our final signee, Madison Moore.
Maddie is kind of the cherry on top, I guess you could say, of this recruiting class. Not necessarily a position we definitely needed, but as we got to know and watch Maddie throughout the recruiting process, she became a kid that no matter what, we were going to sign. And what I love about Maddie the most is her coachability and her just drive to be good. She comes from, again, another outstanding program, playing for Delaney Rudd, and they've won a lot of games over her career, both in high school and with the AAU program. And she's a player that has been coached really hard, and even through the recruiting process, we could talk about her game and give her areas we thought she needed to improve, and she would go out and do it. And those are kids that we want in this program that are hungry to be great. In terms of her physical makeup, she is a mismatch that will fit perfectly within our system. She is a very long and lean four-player. She can bring the ball up in transition. She can shoot it from the outside. She can post up. She can drive. She can rebound like a maniac. She just is going to bring a lot of matchup problems, which, as we continue to run our offense, which has been the best in Conference USA over the last couple of years, we have realized that the more versatile players that we can have within this program, the better that we're going to be, and Maddie fits that perfectly.
All right, Cara, sounds like another exciting class, getting ready to become 49ers. Any final thoughts on this year's group?
Like I said, I just think, I always want to emphasize that as great of players these are, they're really good people, and they fit in very well with our current roster. You could see the connection, the chemistry between those groups, current team and recruits right away when they came on campus. And so always thrilled to continue to build the chemistry in what we're trying to do here at Charlotte.
All right, Cara, congratulations again on the class, and we'll be hearing from you soon, and hopefully get these players here sooner than later and get them in Niner green and white.
Thanks, Travis.